Ferruccio Lamborghini, the brilliant visionary who made an extraordinary transition from a humble tractor manufacturer to an iconic presence in the high-end sports car industry. This video provides a deep dive into his remarkable success, shedding light on the surprising turns of fate, early obstacles, and the fierce rivalry with Enzo Ferrari that played a pivotal role in shaping one of the globe's most legendary automotive brands. Join us as we delve into Lamborghini's life, his relentless pursuit of automotive excellence, and the formation of the iconic Lamborghini legacy. The year is 1963, and Ferruccio Lamborghini, a prosperous tractor manufacturer, finds himself discontented with his Ferraris. Ferruccio Lamborghini, the pioneering figure behind the prestigious luxury car manufacturer Lamborghini, was born in Renazzo, Italy in 1916, driven by an unrelenting passion for engines. During World War II, he served as a mechanic in the Italian army, and after the war, he harnessed his mechanical expertise to establish a thriving tractor business, amassing substantial wealth. In the early 1960s, Lamborghini began cultivating a new fascination: sports cars. Despite being a devoted fan of Ferraris, he was deeply dissatisfied with the quality of these vehicles. This set the stage for an iconic encounter between him and Enzo Ferrari. Lamborghini perceived that the car's clutch was excessively fragile. He embarked on a journey to the nearby village of Maranello, where he personally knocked on the door of none other than Enzo Ferrari. This bright yet momentous meeting would forever alter the landscape of supercars, serving as a quintessential example of customer relations. Mr. Lamborghini forthrightly expressed his concerns about the clutch's performance and offered a straightforward solution for Mr. Ferrari to enhance its longevity. Nevertheless, Enzo Ferrari encountered difficulties in accepting constructive feedback, responding with the now legendary phrase, "Let me make cars, you stick to making tractors." Enzo Ferrari. Furious and deeply wounded, Lamborghini returned home, resolute in taking matters into his own hands. Not only was he a prosperous entrepreneur, but he was also a distinguished engineer, renowned for producing Italy's finest tractors. On the journey back home, Lamborghini made a life-altering decision: to venture into the realm of sports cars, with a vow that his creations would surpass the speed and performance of Enzo Ferrari's. This marked the birth of Lamborghini as we know it today. Work commenced immediately, culminating in the construction of a small factory in Sant'Agata in just 4 months. The first car model saw the light of day and made its debut at the 1964 Turin car show, known as the Lamborghini 350 GT. At the show, he boldly proclaimed, "You buy a Ferrari when you want to be someone. You buy a Lamborghini when you are someone." How did Lamborghini manage to design and produce a car in just 4 months? The answer lies in a significant event that occurred in Maranello 2 years earlier. 5 individuals, including the chief engineer Carlo Chiti and the legendary development manager Giotto Bizzarini, entered Enzo Ferrari's office. They were discontent with the influence of Enzo's wife, Laura Ferrari, in key decisions on the factory floor. They sought to end Laura's involvement in production. This led to a swift and collective termination of their employment at Ferrari, and they promptly established a competing venture in Bologna, specializing in racing and sports car design, known as ATS. When Ferrari advised Lamborghini to stick to tractor manufacturing and refrain from offering suggestions on Ferrari's products, Lamborghini sought out these 5 individuals. The ex-Ferrari team quickly designed a car for Lamborghini. The first car, the 350 GT, received a warm reception, with 13 customers purchasing it immediately. Over the next 2 years, a total of 120 of these cars were produced, and they hold immense value today. While the 350 GT marked a cautious start and didn't significantly trouble Ferrari, the tide turned in 1965 during the Turin car show. At this point, Lamborghini introduced a car that would revolutionize the world of supercars, including Ferrari. This groundbreaking car was inspired by Formula One, featuring an engine placed behind the driver, making it the first production car with a mid-engine configuration. It was named the Lamborghini Miura and achieved instant success. Finally, Ferruccio had the car he desired to challenge Enzo Ferrari. Following that fateful all meeting in Maranello. Production of the Miura began in 1967, resulting in 764 cars being built before production concluded in 1973. Concurrently, the Jarama and Urraco models were introduced. While the 1960s proved to be prosperous years for Lamborghini, the 1970s posed greater challenges. The factory experienced labor disputes, and the car struggled to meet new emissions and safety standards in the lucrative US market. The American press also criticized their fit and finish. Despite all this, the company overcame these challenges, and in 1971, Lamborghini created a sensation at the Geneva Motor Show with the Countach LP500 prototype. However, the production version required nearly 3 years of development. The Urraco, designed to compete with the Porsche 911 and Ferrari Dino as a cost-effective alternative, faced similar delays. Additionally, a deal to manufacture 500 tractors for Bolivia fell through following a government coup, leaving Lamborghini Trattori with a surplus of unsold inventory. Faced with financial jeopardy, Ferruccio Lamborghini sold 51% of the car company in 1972, though he continued to remain involved in its operations. In 1973, he divested the tractor business and abruptly sold his remaining stake in Automobili Lamborghini, retiring from the automotive industry. Ferruccio Lamborghini ceased production of cars and tractors altogether. Instead, he embarked on a journey of retirement at his mansion on Lake Trasimeno in Umbria. There, he initiated a small-scale wine production, later adding a hotel, restaurant, and golf course. This property, known as Tenuta Lamborghini, stands today. Nevertheless, the new owners of the factory carried on the legacy. In due course, Lamborghini unveiled the car that would forever define the brand, the Lamborghini Countach. Much like the Miura, the engine was centrally positioned behind the driver, but this time, it was mounted longitudinally. The design was truly otherworldly, featuring upward-opening doors that had never been seen before. The name Countach is pronounced as Countach and simply means wow in Italian. In 1990, Lamborghini introduced the successor to the Countach, designed by the legendary Marcello Gandini, the Lamborghini Diablo. Upon its release, it claimed the title of the world's fastest car. Today, 6 decades after the company's inception, Lamborghini continues to push the boundaries, developing and manufacturing its vehicles at the original and now extensively expanded factory in Sant'Agata Bolognese, Italy.